guys, and welcome to our channel, the people of YouTubular. My name is Charlesniko.
And I'm Corey.
And thank you for tuning in to Corey and Charlesniko. Now, this is something that we've been wanting to do for a minute now, and I feel like we definitely have put down some nice, good information for you guys. Go ahead and tell them what we're doing today, baby.
Relationship 101.
Relationship 101. We have came up with 10 thingies that has worked in our relationships, things that we try to implement every single day to try to make our relationship stronger, for us to bond more, and just make things work. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing that we came up with, which is kind of the important thing for me, and I'm pretty sure he agrees too, is communication. Communicating is very, 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 very important. You have to talk things out with your significant other. You have to go over things. Nobody in the relationship can be blindsided. Nobody in a relationship can be sitting in the dark. It's very important that y'all talk things out, that everybody has a say-so in something. Just sitting around, just going with the flow, not, really being cognizant of what's going on can cause, honestly, a big buildup. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly not telling that person or being completely honest with that person can really cause a lot of negative things in a relationship, and it's very important that a strong communicating system is there.
That is correct. Communication is key. I feel like that, not everybody has the best communication skills, but as long as you put forth effort and you try with the person that you're with, stop.
Goodbye. That's talk. Number 2, the second thing that we came up with was give and take. And I feel like a lot of times that part is not reciprocated good enough. Like, people always want to see what that person can offer them. Oh, I want her or him to have this and this and this and this and this. But they ain't bringing nothing to the table. Be double-sided. You can't always be giving either. Because, I think we've all dealt with that one person, not even just relationships, but friendships too. You always give, but they don't ever give back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes two to tango. You got to give and take just like the other person has to give and take.
Yes, like you said, it's 50-50. And, you can't just go, taking, because that's basically taking advantage of someone. You just got, if you want things to work out with the person you with, or you want things to be cool with your friends, you gotta compromise. That's what you gotta do.
It's okay to do things in a relationship that you don't want to do. Space is very, very, very important. That's something that we are still kind of working on because we're very clingy to each other.
He's very clingy to me,
and he is. It is very important to not always be under that person. It's important to not, always be stuck under them. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to go out and do things with your friends. It's okay to not always be under that person. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, giving time to miss them is actually important. And it causes them not to get comfortable and start to regret you, to be honest. Like, letting them branch off, letting them go and be free sometimes, it's healthy for the relationship because it gives you something to miss.
Yes, a little space is good, because, if you with someone, you around them 24/7, they're going to start getting on your nerves, they're going to start annoying you. You just going to need, the space it's like a refresher. So when you come back to that person, it's just like, oh, I missed you, people need space,
Number 4, the 4th thing that we came up with was patience. Patience is very, very, very important. That is something that I definitely struggle with. I have no patience for the fuck. But, sitting down and actually being a listener every now and again is important instead of, because I'm just so used to dominating and talking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even give him a word in edgewise. So,
and I just be looking at him like.
Number 5, time. Giving things time in a relationship is very, very, very important.
You can't just jump into it. Oh, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, well, damn, y'all started talking like 2 days ago. What the hell? No, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, time. Even outside of that, though, Any decisions that you guys make in a relationship, anything that you guys have an agreement on, give it time, because you know you begin to see that may not have been the best thing for y'all, or y'all should have done something a different way, like y'all said y'all would. Number 6, no fantasy. No fantasy, no fantasy, no fantasy, no fantasy. This is something that I hear a lot of, you know, people that I'm close to, a lot of my friends struggle with. Do not build a stereotype of what you want to date. That especially if you're talking to somebody, don't build that stereotype around that person, because you begin to defeat yourself in the relationship and defeat the relationship before the relationship can even get started, because you have literally built your significant other around something that's not even that. So you find yourself getting worked up, you find yourself getting mad, you find yourself getting frustrated because you have planted in your head that this person is all of this in a bag of chips. And he or she is probably not that at all. That's something that you put on that person. It's very important to not do that. Do not live in a fantasy with your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That needs to be real.
Yes, you can't go into a situation expecting everything to be the way that you picture it or the way you wanted it. You can't build a partner. People are different. People come with all different shapes and sizes, color, backgrounds. His religion may not be your religion, and you can't force that on him. Not expect.
And if you begin to find out that's not what you want, get out of that relationship. No need to stay. I hear this so much with so many of my friends, and I literally be like, do you not hear what you're saying? Like, you literally been created a whole man on another man. That's not what you did. Number 7, arguing. Y'all probably looking like, what you mean by arguing? Arguing, believe it or not, especially in our case, me being someone who talks all the time and Corey being the person that, you know, sits back, allows you guys to get everything out and allows y'all to actually say how y'all really feel, and it allows y'all to get an understanding. Don't think about the negative stuff. Don't, you know, ponder too much on the crazy stuff that was happening in the argument, but sit back and think about what was said that offended them. You know what I'm saying? Or what you did that they necessarily did not like.
You know, I feel like he has a point where he's like, if somebody's arguing and y'all like, if y'all arguing over a major issue and the person is taking time to argue with you back, I guess it's kind of like he cares that y'all both care about the situation that happens. But I mean, at the end of the day, after the argument or whatever, I feel like y'all should talk about it. Don't go to sleep
pissed with each other. Y'all need to resolve the issue. Yeah. Number 8, I do not care attitude. Now, and this can be for the smallest thing, and it can be for the biggest things too. Put an initiative in anything that you do when it comes to your relationship. In anything from deciding what food you want, or listening to that person's problem and trying to conceive if this is something that you're gonna have emotion about. I don't care anybody that says just go with the flow sometimes. No, that's total bullshit. I feel like anybody who actually cares about the relationship, they're gonna want to put thought. They're gonna want to put effort into things. They're gonna want to make decisions to make that other person happy. It's not gonna always be whatever happens. I'm just gonna do it and be done with it.
They're taking care of making decisions for someone.
Okay, like make a decision like for the relationship sometimes. Yeah,
that's dominantly making decisions for the relationship.
Yeah, like it's okay to play with recessive and play with those dominant tricks sometimes. It's okay for you to take the initiative. And I feel like this is not just for like us, like gay people. That can be for all relationships. It's okay.
50-50.
Yeah. Number 9, brutally honest. This one is very, very important. Who else can you be brutally honest with besides the person that you be? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, the person you fucking, you need to be honest with them. Brutally honest. If they have pissed you off, if they have made you mad, or whatever the case may be, or you have been mad, or someone else has pissed you off, when you come home, It's okay to let it all hang out and let them know how you feel and the reason why you feel that way. If they offended you, if they made you upset, if they done something that you necessarily did not like, it is important. It is very, very, very important that you let them know. And the last thing is flexibility. Number 10. See what I'm saying? You see what I mean? You see what I got?
When
life throws a wrench at you, when life throws a curveball, when life does something to just straight switch all of your plans, we have to learn to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Like in a relationship, you plan stuff all the time. You plan morals, you have morals, you have values for your relationship, and you plan for your relationship to pretty much be perfect. But as humans, we have to realize that's not going to always be the case. And just because you sat down and planned something out or wanted to do something with that person or whatever, it's not going to always go the way you plan. And it's nothing wrong with the relationship. I've heard so many people talk about maybe it's just us. Maybe we're just not meant to be together because things just keep going wrong. No, that's not the case. It's just you have to have patience, take the time, and build it and figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
That wraps up this
video. Thank you guys for tuning in. There's a big wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I hope we have made sense to y'all because, you know, we just jibber jabbers.
Yeah, we trying.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, that would help us out. You know, trying to grow this channel, you know, do things, you know. Let y'all guys see what Corey and Charlesniko are about. So, you know, thank you for tuning in and peace and blessings.
We all have goals. We all have things we want to accomplish. We all have things that we want in life. So let's go forth and be great. Love y'all.